How do you keep this from happening? Either A, ride your machine, or B, fill it up all the way, put some stabilizer in there, then you have a better chance of this not happening. How's it going, kids? Doing some more work on our 2009 Ninja 650. Now, all we really brought it in for was just to do the forks on it. And we've done all that. But now it's time to start it up, and let's be honest, we let this one sit around a little too long. Happens. So, opened up the fuel tank, took a smell test. Not the greatest in the world, so I think let's take a peek inside. And if we look in it, nothing looks out of whack, but I'm like, that's not quite far enough. After I pulled the fuel pump out, it does not look good in there. So I'll show you what I'm talking about and then how I'm going to go about straightening it out. Not in the best of shape. Can we resuscitate this one? I'm thinking probably not. If this looks that bad, wait till I show you what's going on in there. Not horrible, but there's a lot, a bunch of just congealed what used to be fuel and a little bit of surface rust here and there. So this one's not going to be that tough to straighten out, but if we just washed it out a little, or just pulled out what was there, if there's so much sediment flying around, it would stop up the rest of the fuel system in no time. So we really need to get all of that out of there. So what we're going to do is a 3-part process. Going to use a degreaser, in this case Honda Bright. Then to clean up the rust, we're going to use CRC Evapo Rust. Now this is the first time I've used this stuff, but from what I've read, it'll get the job done. Then we're going to protect it with a rust inhibitor. Probably use one from CRC as well. So let me start out by getting that last little bit of fuel pulled out of it. Then we're going to dump in some cleaner / degreaser, close it back up, swish it around, and then I'm just going to clean it out back in the water closet. I probably should be going outside to do this, but it's too damn cold. Fortunately, the tank wasn't completely full. I'm pretty certain the only way we're going to get this to empty out is to pull that fuel pump out. What we're really after here is just to get that initial layer off. Okay, so that's what I was after. Just looking for get rid of the big chunks. And now we can coat it down with the Evaporust. Go ahead and dump the whole thing in there and just slosh it around. Let it sit overnight. We'll pour it back out in the morning and see what we've got. And when you're using this stuff, you don't have to throw it away. We're going to let it work all night. Then I'll funnel it back into here to hopefully go on to fight another battle in another fuel tank. Just reinstall our pump one more time, flip it over, shake it up, and then we'll leave it alone. And welcome back to the next day. Been sitting all night. We're going to shake it up one more time before we dump it. Let's take an initial look. You can definitely tell what level that it got up to. It really looks good, but the rest of it still needs a little help. So I think what we're going to do is make sure that top is all the way tightened. Then we're going to fill up with even more of the Evaporust and let it continue to work, because this is this is very promising. And yes, if you're curious, you can get it in larger quantities. Tracy won't miss this. I'll clean it up before I put it back, I promise. This may take a minute. This stuff is not going to hurt the paint. It is not acidic, and it won't damage plastics or rubber. Well, all right, everything's covered up. We're going to let it sit for another 24 hours, drain it, then I'll show you the inside. And between now and then, I'm going to go clean up Tracy's cup and get it back on her desk before she gets back. And we're back again. Another 24 hours went by, and I go ahead and tell you, this stuff works. So let me get this emptied out, drain it onto this tray, and actually I have a little catch hose over on the side and go right back into the container. Remember, you can reuse this stuff. But wow, I'm impressed, and I'm not easily impressed. All right, the rest of it, I think I'm gonna wash out in the basin because it's a lot of sediment. Yeah, there we go. That's what we're after. I think we are good. All right. Yeehaw. Yeah, good stuff. And from where we started, this is pretty amazing. Once again, I'm impressed. What a difference. Well, all right, kids, there you go. This stuff actually works very well. So I can highly recommend picking up a gallon or two for whatever's rusty in your world. Well, hope you enjoyed this one, and we will see you in the next video. Y'all take care.